Josh, last year I had talked to you about you training with Patrick Mahomes and
Yes, sir.
doing stuff like that. Do you have any similar off-season
Uh,
activities like that?
no. I wish. I was really hoping for him to do that again. Honestly, yeah, no, that was a great experience. But yeah, no, not this off season.
Coach Brink said at media day maybe a week or so ago that you have had one of the best off seasons by any metric they can measure. What did this off season look like for you? What did you improve in?
I was just taking it one day at a time. I did a lot of catches with the jugs. I probably caught like 100 a day. I did a lot of extra arm lifts, a lot of top to route stuff. So yeah, yeah, like basically, I was just trying to find ways to get better day by day.
Josh, how do you see your role, expanding and growing this year? How would you hope to see it grow?
Yeah, whatever the team needs me to be at. Like last year, I was real heavy on special teams. This year, I'm expected to be my fault. Even more heavy on special teams with the added offensive role. So yeah.
Can you talk about last year a little bit? I mean, every guy who gets to this level, it's got to be a little tough kind of having to wait your turn.
Yeah.
What did you kind of learn last year, and what did you take from it?
I learned that it's really hard to play at this level, and I felt like I wasn't good enough last year, and I feel like I put in the work to be good enough this year, and yeah.
We're talking about it's a loaded room,
Yeah.
but it's never been easier to leave, and everybody stayed. What kind of keeps this receiver group together?
I feel like we're all close. Like we're always hanging out outside of the facility. We're always laughing together, and we're all very unselfish with each other, which is really not common among like different schools.
Josh, within that wide receiver room, just how much, with how deep it is, how
Yeah.
much does that push you with all the competition you got behind you?
I feel like I'm learning day by day. I feel like we're always competing against each other, which makes the best versions of ourselves.
Josh, can you put into words to be able to, so early in your career, learn from guys like Luther and Mookie and Theo, to be able to learn from them? What does that mean? It's so early in your career.
It's huge because like they're so successful at the college stage, and I just feel like learning from them will just it'll help set me up for success.
What do you feel like is one of the biggest things they've maybe taught you since you've been here?
To focus in on the details. Not a lot of people zoom in on the details as much as like they should have.
We just heard that Toriano Pride is probably the most prolific trash talker between the
Oh, yeah.
receivers. And do you
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
get
yeah.
your ear? What's that like?
He does sometimes, but I mean,
What's that
yeah,
sound like?
yeah, he does. I don't even know if it's. I don't think I should be able to say it. So, but it's yeah.
Josh, everybody knows about Coach Peeler, all the guys he's coached, and the NWO. What makes him? What separates him from other guys that do what he does?
Yeah. Again, with the details, he says that the details are things that are easy to do but easier not to do, and I feel like we're very locked in on that, and yeah, I feel like that's what separates our room versus in the other rooms.
Josh, similar question, but with Luther, what makes him such a special wide receiver?
Playmaker. He's never afraid of the big moments, and yeah, he's built for the moments.
Josh, Coach Link, Coach Drink, they both talked about you being maybe in a return role on special teams. How comfortable are you with doing something like that? Is that new to you? Is that something you would like to do? How do you feel about it?
Yeah, no, I did it in high school. I was actually an All-State returner my junior year, so yeah, I'm not too scared of that role, that challenge.
How is it different at the SEC level compared to high school?
Yeah, just bigger, stronger, faster dudes. So I mean, obviously, it might take me some time to get used to, but yeah, I think I'm built for it.
Josh, in the spring you talked about wanting to improve on jump balls and then just playing bigger.
Yes, sir.
What does the process of improving that look like, and where do you think you are with that?
Yeah, a lot of deep ball drills, a lot of red zone releases. I feel like I came a long way from where I was like a year ago. So yeah, it's coming along.
How much has Theo taught you? I know we talked about grip strength in the spring, but just with those 50-50 balls specifically.
He taught me to attack the ball. Don't let it come to you. Yeah. That's,
Feel that there's at some point the team's gonna have to turn this to an underclassman
Yeah.
corner or some one of those. Who among those younger guys has been looking good at this stage in camp?
Younger guys like freshmen or like sophomores too?
Freshmen, sophomores, yeah.
Okay, yeah. My two receiver teammates, Marquise Johnson, Daniel Blood, they look good. On the defensive side, Nick DeLoach has been looking really good at corner. That's all that comes to mind right now.
What about Nick DeLoach's play has been standing out? What's
Yes, sir.
improved at this?
I feel like his overall his technique has just been really like he's more like patient now. He's not as antsy as he was last year.
Josh, being a 4-star coming in, how I guess easy or hard is it to embrace just knowing that special teams role for like last year may be the most consistent that you could see the field? How do you embrace something like that?
Yeah, it was definitely harder at first because I feel like being a 4-star, I definitely had a lot of pride, but I realized that I had to sacrifice and try to help this team be as good as it can be.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
Yep.